Hello, everybody. Another week has passed, and the risk-on movement keeps backing up the gains in the market. So pretty much everything in the green, the US, the S&P, the Dow in Europe, all the main indices in the green. And this week, across Asia as well, MSCI Asia Pacific Index showing some good gains too. And why is this happening? Well, once again, all of this is underpinned by the trade story. So President Trump finally came up with a positive statement on his Twitter account. He said that he's prepared to give an extension to the Chinese when it comes to the trade negotiations. So there was a deadline of March the 1st, after which the US would raise tariffs on all trade imports from China. He said that he's now ready and prepared to extend this. That is not a magical date. I think those were his words. So markets reacted very positively, saw this as an encouraging sign that there is goodwill on the American side to reach an agreement. Also from the Chinese side, there's been some positive statements. So happy days, everybody feeling encouraged, and investors have gone and bought stocks. So a good bull market forming there. There's even been talks of a melt up in the market. So even though the underlying conditions are not conducive to this sort of mood, because some investors felt encouraged by hopes in the trade talks, that drove the markets up, and now everybody wants to jump in. And this pretty much is what's been driving this rise in the markets. Elsewhere, we have the ongoing Brexit saga, which also plays a role in the trade story, albeit quite a secondary one. Latest news point to the imminence of an agreement between the UK and the EU regarding the final shape of the Brexit deal. As we all know, the main contention point is the Irish backstop. This appears now to have been overcome through some sort of legal statement that will be issued by the EU, giving enough guarantees to the hardline Brexiteers that it will not stay on forever. So there will be a time limit to this Irish backstop, and I suppose that should be enough if it proves to be true that it's actually imminent and it will come out. Anyway, Theresa May is in Brussels at the moment, so we'll hear more about this. Elsewhere, gold obviously not doing so well. 3 consecutive sessions of losses for the precious metal. This is, of course, because the markets are on a risk-on mood, and gold, being the safe haven asset per excellence, suffers when this happens. So some losses there, but still comfortably above $1,300. $1,300. Beg your pardon, $1,300 would not be very good. So gold not doing so well. Oil going well. It appears that finally OPEC countries are prepared to stick to their words, and there may be some caps on oil production in the months to come, which will of course impact price, offer and demand, supply and demand. And so oil reacting positively to this. Elsewhere, Japanese yen, obviously risk-on mood, bull market at the moment. So Japanese yen not doing so well because it's also a safe haven. And this is all we have to say for this week.